Hello and welcome to your news and features electronic magazine that centers on the different facets of motoring. Now in its 31st year, this is Motoring Today. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
We are devoted. We are resilient.
We are Mirage.
We are Mirage.
The Mitsubishi Mirage, made here and driving the Filipino forward.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management, brought to you by BMW. The country's major transportation agency made a big move. That is relocating its office outside of Metro Manila. The Department of Transportation, or DOTR, recently transferred its central office to Clark, Pampanga. Aside from the move being in line with the creation of the country's national government center, the department says that there's a bigger purpose for it.
The reason is very important to consider insofar as traffic is concerned in Metro Manila. Number one, it has been the policy of the government since the several administrations ago to decongest Metro Manila. And it also has been the policy of the government to bring the people out of Manila so that the places outside Metro Manila can also grow by themselves. Kaya ang ginawa ho ng DOTR sa pamumuno ni Secretary Artugade ay inunahan na ang what the government is contemplating to do to move the bureaucracy out of the NCR towards Clark.
The department says that a series of dialogues were conducted with the DOTR employees, wherein arrangements were formulated and agreed upon. According to the DOTR, there will be provisions of free shuttle services to ferry employees to and from Clark. In addition, the agency also implemented flexible time and 4-day work week schedule.
In-institute niya yung flexi time. So, pwede kang mag-opisina ng starting at 7, starting at 8, starting at 9. Depende sa convenience mo. And 4-day work week. So, instead of reporting Monday to Friday, you'll just report Monday to Thursday, and then Friday, you're off hanggang Sunday.
To further address their employees' concerns, the DOTR also provided canteen space for the availability of affordable food. The DOTR adds that the employees were also given the option to transfer or to be detailed in any DOTR-attached agency. Likewise, employees from DOTR-attached agencies who wish to be based in Clark were also given the option to transfer or be detailed to the department.
Yung sa mga hindi pwede magpunta, he's encouraging them to look for other jobs within the DOTC family. Yung aming, madami naman kaming agencies. We have 19 agencies. Our LTO, LTFRB offices are scattered throughout the country. And PPA, Marina, Coast Guard, you name it. We have it sa rail, ang dami namin. And so, kung gusto nilang tumransfer doon, pwede. Kung gusto nilang magpa-detail doon, pwede. Kung gusto nilang manatili dito sa opisina, pwede silang manatili sa Maynila, pwede silang makipag-swap sa other employees in our other agencies na gusto naman pumunta sa Clark. So, this type of arrangement.
According to the DOTR, the transfer will be rolled out by batches in order to ensure a systematized and efficient transition. It is expected to be completed by the end of 2017. With the relocation of the DOTR's office in Clark, not only the employees are making a big adjustment, but also the motoring public who needed DOTR services. The DOTR should assure the public that despite the distance, transactions should be systematized, easy to access, and efficient. Meanwhile, conversations regarding Transport Network Vehicle Services, or TNVS, have been all over the country for weeks now. The issue has been between the government, the TNVS operators, as well as the commuting public, with each party having their own takes on the matter. Let's hear an insight from a former Land Transportation, Franchising, and Regulatory Board Chairman. Former LTFRB Chairman Azek Dantelantin, who now serves in the Department of Transportation, said that while the government is not against any progression concerning the transport system in the country, TNVS should as well comply with the mandates of the agency.
Ako, maganda yung alternative service na ino-offer ng TNVS. Okay? But they just have to cooperate and comply with certain regulations. And right now, the LTFRB is the one giving the regulations because hindi naman sila pwedeng mag-operate all by themselves as if wala ng gobyerno.
However, Azek Lantin agrees that the TNVS have contributed to the ongoing traffic problems in the country.
I would say, kaya na-worsen ang traffic dito. Nung nauso yung TNVS dahil nagbilihan ng mga tao ng dami-daming kotse. At the same time, on the part of the dealers naman, pinababa nila yung presyo nila, sari-sari promo binigay to the point na madali nang magbigay ng down. And nakita ng mga tao na pwede mong hulug-hulugan out of your income. So, nainganyo lahat to try this new business venture. And nangyari, hindi naman lumuwag ang ating kalye, sumikip na sumikip ang karsada.
Government transport agencies, TNVS operators, and other concerned parties should agree once and for all with the regulations regarding TNVS. As we always say, let's level the playing field to all sectors with the end view of having a better transport system in the country. Continuing, the recent proposal of the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, to expand the number coding scheme stirred opinions and different reactions from motorists and netizens. But this time, we'll hear the side of the public utility vehicle, or PUV operators. The proposed expansion of the number coding scheme is seen to solve the heavy traffic situation in the National Capital Region, according to the MMDA. It would ban private vehicles as well as PUVs from major thoroughfares twice a week. This proposal caught the attention of public transport groups like Pasang Mazda, as they would be greatly affected by the expansion. According to Pasang Mazda, the government should focus on improving the mass transport system rather than banning PUVs twice a week through an expanded number coding scheme.
Isa rin po ang panawagan ko sa ating gobyerno, yung ating mass transport system, naway ito po'y kanilang paglaanan ng magandang pondo at ayusin lahat by means of public transport para nang sa ganun po'y mahikayat po natin ang ating mga commuters na mag-commute na lang.
Pasang Mazda adds that if the government prioritizes the public transport system, then the proposed expanded number coding scheme would not appear as anti-poor.
Sinasabi nga namin sa hanin ng Pasang Mazda na i-prioritize po ang public transport dahil para po ito dun sa ating mga kababayang nagko-commute sa araw-araw. At yun naman pong ating mga kaibigan, mga kababayang may mga sariling sasakyan, palagay ko naman pwede naman natin sigurong iwan yung isang sasakyan natin sa isang establishmento, i-park natin doon. Then mag-commute na lang tayo ng public going to our offices. At nang sa ganun makatulong din tayo sa traffic.
Different transport groups also suggested that additional traffic enforcers should be deployed instead of expanding the number coding scheme. However, Pasang Mazda says that as long as the existing traffic enforcers are doing their job, there's no need for additional ones. The road to better traffic and transportation in the country has a long way to go. Both government and the public transport sector should work together and agree to achieve common solution that would benefit the private motorists and the commuting public. That's all for this week, and we thank BMW Philippines for this transportation and traffic management updates. Motoring Today now takes a short break.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
For those who command respect, for those unrivaled in their field, for those who see the world differently, for you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road? Or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Welcome back. Let's now get into Motoring Today's lifelong commitment to promote road safety as we give you some road safety tips in cooperation with Toyota Motor Philippines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling nagbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely.
If you are driving on the main road and you're turning left or right, paunahin muna ang kasalubong na sasakyan na padiretso ang takbo. Iwasang makipag-unahan para hindi makaabala sa ibang mga motorista. This way, you can avoid getting hurt too.
Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn how to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or a driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9, reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines for so many years has been encouraging proper driving demeanor at all times via these reminders for the Pinoy driver.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako po si Jake, isang kapwa nyo tsuper. Loading and unloading ng mga pasahero sa tamang lugar lamang gawin.
May tamang lugar para magbaba at magsakay ng pasahero, kaya doon ihinto ang iyong sasakyan. Iwasan makaabala sa ibang motorista, kaya itabi mo ang sasakyan mo. Huwag sa gitna ng daan pumarada. Huwag ka nang dumagdag sa problema natin sa kalsada. Matuto kang sumunod sa batas trapiko.
Kung ayaw mong maabala, huwag ka ring mangabala. Makisama ka, kaya't huwag basta humarang sa kalsada. Ito po si Jake Gonzalez, payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
We are passionate. We are driven. We are able.
We are Mirage. We are Mirage.
The Mitsubishi Mirage, made here and driving the Filipino forward.
Boom, boom, boom.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
We now have the latest news and developments in the world of motorsports, courtesy of Honda Cars Philippines.
In Formula One news, Sebastian Vettel put some air between him and championship rival Lewis Hamilton with his second Magyar Negyedij victory and fourth of the season. Kimi Raikkonen finished second after helping his Ferrari teammate fend off the challenge from the Silver Arrows. Valtteri Bottas finished the race in third ahead of teammate Hamilton, who honored the promise to give the Finn the last podium place if he failed to overtake any of the Ferraris in the race. Bottas earlier gave up third to Hamilton and allowed him to chase after the prancing horses. Max Verstappen finished fifth in a race that saw him assessed a 10-second stop-and-go penalty for punting his Red Bull teammate Daniel Ricciardo off the track and out of the race. Sixth at the Hungaroring was Fernando Alonso of McLaren, his and the team's best result of the year. Rounding out the top 10 finishers in Hungary are Carlos Sainz of Toro Rosso in 7th, Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon of Force India, 8th and 9th respectively, and Stoffel Van Dorn of McLaren in P10. Vettel now leads Hamilton by 14 points in the championship standings, 202 to 188. Bottas is third with 169, while only 1 point now separates fourth place Ricciardo and Raikkonen, 117 to 116. Formula One now undertakes a relatively long summer break, with the races resuming on August 28 at the iconic Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps with the holding of the Belgian Grand Prix. In World Rally Championship news, novice driver Esape Kalapi of Toyota Gazoo Racing shocked most everyone at Rally Finland by becoming the sixth winner of at least one round in the 2017 WRC season. Driving a Yari WRC car for only a month's time in top-class competition, Lapi fought teammate Jari Matti-Latvala for the lead over much of the ninth round of the season until engine trouble ended the more experienced Finns' rally late on the Saturday leg of the rally. Coming in second in Finland was Elfyn Evans of the M Sport World Rally team, who won a three-way fight for second on the last day of the rally with Juho Hänninen, who eventually ended in third for Toyota Gazoo Racing, and Timo Suninen driving only in his second WRC car. Suninen ended up fourth ahead of Craig Bryn and Citroën Total Abu Dhabi WRT in fifth, and Thierry Neuville of Hyundai Motorsport in sixth. Erstwhile championship points leader Sebastian Ogier of M Sport crashed out of the rally. After 9 rounds, Neuville now leads the standing, albeit level on points, with Ogier base 1 tie-break rules. Third in the standings is Ott Tanak of M Sport with 119 points. Up next on the 2017 WRC calendar is Rally Deutschland on August 17 to 20. In MotoGP news, the second half of the 2017 MotoGP Championship roars off this weekend with the Grand Prix Seschi Republici at the 5.4-kilometer Autodromo Brno. Fans have been keenly waiting the resumption of the 2017 MotoGP season after the first 9 rounds resulted in one of the closest championship races ever, with the top 5 riders covered by 26 points and the top 4 covered only by 10 points. Marc Marquez of Repsol Honda leads the standings, but only for the first time this season following his victory in Germany. Marquez has been on the podium at Brno a number of times, topped off by a victory in his rookie year in MotoGP in 2014. Second in the standings is Maverick Vinales of Movistar, another of the 4 different riders who have led the standings this season. Vinales is expected to be in the fight for the podium in this breakout season with Yamaha, along with teammate Valentino Rossi, who has his share of wins and podium finishes at Brno, the site of his first ever win in top-class MotoGP racing. There was also no counting out the Ducati team riders, Andrea Dovizioso, who has 2 wins under his belt already this year, and Jorge Lorenzo, who also had great results in Czechoslovakia, including a flag-to-finish victory in 2015 while riding a Yamaha.
The motoring industry is up next on Motoring Today.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
On Motoring Today, vehicle maintenance is next. Another dead car battery? Learn how to properly jump-start your car's battery in today's Auto Care Clinic, courtesy of Isuzu Philippines Corporation.
Madalas ding magkaroon ng dead battery kapag naiiwan ng matagal ang sasakyan. Kung sakaling bibiyahe po kayo at hindi gagamitin ang sasakyan, siguraduhin nakadisconnect ang cable ng baterya upang hindi ito maubusan ng karga. Ang pangatlong dahilan kung nadidiskarga ang baterya ay maaaring luma na ito at kailangan ng palitan. Depende po sa inyong paggamit ng sasakyan, ang baterya ay tumatagal ng 1 o 2 taon bago kailangang palitan. Ngayon, paano nga ba mag-jumpstart ng baterya? Maraming pangkasalukuyan na sasakyan ngayon ay gumagamit ng automatic transmission, kaya ang lumang gawain ng pagtulak ay hindi na pupwede. At kahit naman naka-manual transmission na sasakyan, maaaring hindi rin ito maitulak dahil sa simpleng bigat na sasakyan o kaya'y alanganin ang pagtutulakan na kalye. Ang kailangan mo para mag-jumpstart ng baterya ay isang pares ng jumper cable at isang booster na battery. Ang jumper cable ay nabibili sa hardware store at mura lang, kaya kung wala ka pa nito, ay magandang ideya na bumili na for future use. Ang booster battery naman ay maaaring manggaling sa ibang sasakyan, kaya kailangan mo ng volunteer o kaibigan para ipahiram ito ng sandali. Kapag may booster battery ka na, iparada ang sasakyan nito sa tabi ng iyong sasakyan upang magkalapit ang dalawa. Siguraduhin naka-off ang ignition ng parehong sasakyan. Kunin ang dulo ng isang cable at ikabit sa positive terminal ng booster battery. Ikabit ang kabilang dulo nito sa positive terminal ng iyong baterya. Sa pangalawang cable, ikabit ang isang dulo nito sa negative terminal ng booster battery. Ang kabilang dulo naman nito ay dapat ikabit sa grounding strap o point ng iyong sasakyan. Kung hindi ka sigurado kung saan ito, malalaman ang lokasyon nito sa iyong owner's manual. Paandarin ang makina ng sasakyan ng booster battery at maghintay ng ilang segundo bago paandarin ang iyong sasakyan. Kapag napaandar na ang iyong sasakyan, tanggalin muna ang negative cable mula sa iyong sasakyan at pagkatapos sa booster battery. Finally, tanggalin ang positive cable mula sa iyong sasakyan at pagkatapos sa booster battery. Huwag munang patayin ang iyong makina dahil kinakargahan pa ito ng iyong alternator. Kung kailangan mo ng gumalaw, huwag mo nang gamitin ang aircon upang hindi mahirapan ang pagkarga sa baterya.
Keep in mind that things are always better when you have good knowledge when it comes to your car. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the local auto industry.
The on-site voting for Autofocus People's Choice Awards resumed last July 29 to 30, this time at Robinson's Autos located in Paco, Manila. Mall-goers who voted for their favorite automobile found the on-site voting as a helpful tool for car owners as well as for the car companies.
It's pretty helpful because you'll be getting feedback from all different type of owners of cars, not just from the standard and the premium. Also, it would give the idea to the future car buyers or owners that are already looking for a car for themselves. Plus, it would rate the different make or models of the car, and it would probably be the difference between the price, the service, and the quality of their product.
Aside sa na-exercise yung rights natin sa pagboboto, nakukuha yung opinion natin. Kumbaga may freedom tayo i-express kung ano yung sa loobin natin. So sana hindi lang to yung last sa mga incoming years. Sana magkaroon pa ng ganito kasi nakakatuwa din na parang kahit bumoboto ka lang, talagang parang feel mo yung pagpili ng mga sasakyan. And somehow parang may dreams ka din na sana may ganito din akong sasakyan.
The on-site voting will resume on August 19 to 20 at Robinson's, Manila. Cast your vote and get a chance to receive autofocus merchandise items upon voting. Suzuki Philippines recently inaugurated its newest dealership in the city of Valenzuela.
This event is all about the inauguration or the opening of the new Suzuki auto dealership, SM Valenzuela. This is owned and operated by Matrix Motors Corporation. This is the third dealership in the Philippines.
According to Suzuki Philippines, the Suzuki Auto SM Valenzuela satellite aims to give existing and potential customers greater access to the company's lineup of innovative vehicles. Through the new dealership, Suzuki also aims to likewise increase efficiency in addressing the needs of customers in the area.
We have chosen this location, Suzuki SM Valenzuela, because of its strategic location, that's number one. And number two, because according to one of the biggest banks in the Philippines, which is BDO, we were told that they have the highest remittance so far in the whole of Metro Manila. And this area, the Kamanava area, is very potent. And on top of that, accordingly, this mall has a foot traffic of 30,000 per day, and one of the biggest malls in the area in the north.
The Suzuki Auto SM Valenzuela satellite is the third dealership outlet owned by the Matrix Motor Corporation. This is to complete the 26 satellite dealerships and 62nd Suzuki dealership in the country. Aside from the expanded dealership, Suzuki also reached record sales in the first half of the year.
First quarter 2017, we Suzuki Philippine automobile sales is a 35% growth compared to the last year, January to June. So we are quite happy to achieve these sales, and we also want to grow more. So please visit Suzuki SM Valenzuela and please enjoy talking about our vehicle. Maraming salamat po.
Ford Ranger pickup truck underscored its popularity in the mid-size pickup truck segment across Asia Pacific, achieving record sales for the first half of 2017. Release statement from Ford says that the retail sales of the Ranger during the first 6 months rose more than 21% from the previous year to a record 63,525 vehicles. This strong sales performance of the Ranger was driven by record half-year sales in Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam. Isuzu Club in the Philippines recently held a big meetup at the Mega Tent in Libis, Quezon City. This is an annual meetup event organized by Isuzu Philippines Corporation, which aims to bring all Isuzu clubs and Isuzu vehicle owners.
Part of Isuzu Philippines 20th year's anniversary celebration is to say thank you to our loyal customer over the year. So far today, we are conducting our first ever Isuzu Big Meet event, which is a Grand Isuzu Car Club event, participated by the three biggest Isuzu Car Club in this country, namely the Team Isuzu Philippines, and the team Isuzu Car SSS and the MUX Owners Philippines.
Isuzu fans brought in their D-Max, Crosswind, Trooper, and Altera. Isuzu vintage models were also displayed during the event. Mr. Hajime Koso, president of Isuzu Philippines Corporation, graced the event, which was attended by Isuzu vehicle owners around the country. One of the highlights of the event was when Isuzu Philippines President Koso drove one of the oldest Isuzu models, the Gemini Taxi, which was considered an icon among taxicab operators and drivers due to its proven reliability and durability. Unofficially, it has been declared as the last man standing among taxi brands.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our loyal customers for their continued support and trust on the Isuzu brand. Without you, we will not be able to reach our 20th year milestone, bigger and stronger than ever. For all of us in Isuzu, maraming salamat po. Thank you very much.
Motoring Today now brings you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Realizing that the subcompact sedan market is fast growing in the country, Chevrolet is entering into it head-on with the all-new Sail. It arrives packing numerous smart and convenience features, dependable power, and a stylish design. Let's get to know more about this latest offering from Chevy Philippines in this week's Showcase. Developed specifically for emerging markets such as the Philippines, the Sail flaunts off a composed design with Chevrolet's dual-port grille. It also sports swept-back headlights, a sculpted hood, and front fog lamps. Over at the side, it features sharp character lines that add to its bold design. The range-topping 1.5 LTZ gets a more aggressive tone by sitting on a 16-inch gunmetal alloy wheels. The Sail is also the first one in its class to come with a sunroof, allowing drivers to enjoy the fresh air when driving on the open road, perfect when on a long trip. Inside, the Chevrolet Sail is practical and intuitive with its touchscreen infotainment system and 16 user-friendly storage compartments. The touchscreen system, standard in a 1.5 80 LTZ, provides seamless smartphone integration on its 9-inch color display with phone mirroring, natural voice recognition, and Bluetooth streaming audio. The straightforward and sporty interior is finished in jet black and come with power windows, a 3-spoke steering wheel, a USB port, and a power outlet. With a body made up of 5.7% PHS hot-rolled steel, tensile strength 1,300 MPa, the Sail is strong and durable, yielding not just better cornering stability, but better occupant safety. It comes standard with anti-lock brakes and electronic brake force distribution, driver and passenger airbags, and ISOFIX child seat anchors. And speaking of long trips, the front McPherson struts and rear torsion beam axle makes for a smooth and comfortable ride. The Sail is available with 2 engines. The base 1.3-liter engine packing 100 horsepower and 127 Nm of torque. Meanwhile, the 1.5-liter featured here gets dual variable valve timing that ups the output to 109 horsepower and 141 Nm of torque. Both engines feature an integrated timing chain, more durable, stronger, and longer lasting than a typical timing belt. Priced competitively, the sale meets Chevrolet's highest levels of quality, including 2.8 million kilometers of simulated road tests. Backing this up, the sale comes with a generous 5-year or 100,000 kilometer warranty program. The Chevrolet sale arrives as an interesting alternative to first car buyers. Not only does it have a sleek and clean styling, but it's also packed with all sorts of features that make it a class above the rest. The final stretch of Motoring Today comes up after this short break. I shall be right back.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Creating an engine is like creating a great perfume. You need to select the best ingredients and combine them in a unique way. So it gives you a feeling you'll remember for the rest of your life. Peugeot 308 with Blue HDI and turbo petrol engines.
Sweat to be sweet, and you clean car seat. It's love. When you try to look cool, but you look like a fool. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the Automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. A few weeks ago, commuters in Metro Manila and in some areas outside went through another agonizing day with the shortage of jeepneys plying the routes. Members of some jeepney organizations decided to call a transport strike to protest what some in the DOTR call as the inevitable jeepney modernization plan. In this edition of Motoring Today, we have on Motoring Forum the National Vice President of one of the biggest jeepney operators and drivers groups. We hope to get from him some insights into what jeepney drivers and operators feel regarding the government's jeepney modernization plan. We have with us Mr. Jojo Martin. Kumusta na, Jojo, and welcome to Motoring Today.
Yes, isang pinagpalang araw sa ating mga kasama. Unang-una kay Sir Boots, kamusta rin sa ating mga taga-subaybay at tumatangkilik sa ating programang Motoring Today.
Ngayong June lamang ay nilaunch ng Department of Transportation at ang Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board ang Public Utility Vehicle or PUV Modernization Program. Ano ba ang inyong reaksyon nang una niyong itong marinig?
Well, first and foremost, ang Pasang Mazda sa aming hanay, kami po ay 100% na sumusuporta rito sa modernization program. It's just because, unang-una, sa pamamaraan na ito, may itataas natin ang antas ng pamumuhay ng ating operators, ang pamumuhay ng ating mga drivers. Pangalawa, ang ating mga imo-modernize na jeep ay magiging environmental friendly at higit sa lahat yung public convenience ng ating mga mananakay ay mai-deliver namin sa kanila.
Jojo, sa ilalim ng programang ito, kailangan nang i-phase out ang mga PUV na 15 years old at pataas. Ang mga jeep din ay dapat gamitan ng Euro 4 o electric-powered engine. How are you dealing with this considering the cost of new units?
Well, yung sinasabi nating modernization, tatlo pong nakapaloob dito. Marami pong magiging choices ang ating mga operators, ating mga kapatid na operators. Unang-una, sa modernization, nakapaloob po dito yung tinatawag nating electric jeep. Meron din po tayong 100% LPG-fed engine. At yung pong pangatlo, yung pong tinatawag nating Euro 4 diesel. It is also using diesel petroleum. So, based naman dun sa ating modernization program, ang ating gobyerno ay nagkaroon ng isang ugnayan sa ang DOF, ang Department of Finance, ang LTFRB at ang DOTR ay nakipag-ugnayan sa ating mga financial agencies na nagkaroon sila ng MOU, yung tinatawag nilang Memorandum of Understanding before, at ito yung nagpirmahan na sila. At base naman dito sa nakapaloob na modernization program na to, ang ating pong mga bangko ay magpapautang sa ating mga maliliit na operator. Initially, maglalabas po sila ng 1 billion para po doon sa first 650 units ng ating mga PUJs. At yun naman pong gagawin ng ating mga maliliit na operator, ang ating mga kapatid sa hanap buhay, yung pong kanilang lumang jeep, i-down payment po nila as down payment para po makapag-modernize at maka-avail po sila nung kanilang choices para doon sa modernization ng jeepney natin.
Meron ding mga suggestions na maglagay ng mga CCTV, GPS at yung tinatawag nila na automated fare collection. Sa inyong palagay, kinakailangan ba ang mga ito sa mga bagong unit?
Well, alam nyo, once na na-modernize na natin ang ating mga jeepney, ito po ay nakapaloob din dito sa Omnibus Franchising Guideline na ang ating pong gagawing modernization, meron pong ilalagay ditong CCTV, yung GPS na tinatawag natin, at yung tap-in, tap-out, cashless transaction na po. Alam niyo po sa palagay namin sa hanin ng Pasang Mazda, ito pong mga equipment na ito, pag ito once na nailagay dyan, unang-unang mapoproteksyonan ho natin ang ating mga kababayan, ang ating mga mananakay. Well, of course, medyo mamiminimize natin yung mga gustong gumawa ng krimen dahil meron tayong CCTV at recorded kung ano man ang gagawin nilang kasamaan. Plus, yung GPS naman natin tinatawag na GPS, yun po ay magkakaroon ng isang parang command center na malalaman po ng command center na kung saan na po umiikot ang mga jeepney natin. At the same time po, halimbawa may nasiraan, pupuntahan po ito ng mga technical group at siya po agarang bibigyan ng solusyon para maayos po yung ating mga sasakyan. At yung cashless transaction na po sinasabi natin, yung tap in, tap out po, hindi na po mag-aabutan ng barya ngayon. All we have to do sa ating mga kababayan po, ito po, ipinaliliwanag namin ng maayos na magkakaroon na po tayo ng card at ito po ay magiging reloadable. Pag sumakay ka po ng jeep, itatap mo lang po ito at pagbaba mo, itatap out mo naman po ito. So sa mga ganitong pamamaraan, it's about time for a change na kailangan mag-modernize na tayo. at sa mahabang panahon na natin ginamit ang ating mga lumang sasakyan ng mga surplus, palagay ko naman nandyan naman ang ating gobyerno, kaakibat ng gobyerno para sumuporta rin sa ating mga maliliit na operators.
Dagdag pa, Jojo, kailangan ding i-update ang mga transport routes sa ilalim ng Omnibus Franchising Guidelines at ito ay ibabase sa proposal ng local government units. Willing ba kayong mag-cooperate sa gobyerno tungkol sa issue nito?
Well, based on the Omnibus Franchise Guideline, meron po tinatawag dito, nakapaloob dito yung route rationalization. Ito po yung pagtatalaga ng ating LTFRB dun sa mga makikipag-ugnayan nila sa mga local governments. Halimbawa po, meron pong isang ruta na sobra-sobra po ang ruta. Ang jeep na bumabiyahe dyan, kung minsan talaga nakikita natin, nagkokosta ng heavy traffics, ito po aayusin at irerevisan nila kung ano lang talaga yung mga dapat na, anong bilang ng sasakyan na dapat nang tumakbo rito. Pangalawa, meron po tayong mga lugar na kulang naman by means of public transport. At ito naman po ay kanilang aayusin at pag-aaralan at kung kailangan magdagdag upang ma-serve natin ang ating mga mananakay, yun po ay gagawin nila. Pangatlo po, meron din po tayong mga lugar na sinasabi nating maraming pasahero but there's no means of public transport. Maglalagay din po sila rito ng bagong ruta. So, natutuwa naman kami sa hanin ng Pasang Mazda na ilip na po ang moratorium sa PUJ. Mag-o-open na po ng bagong linya ang ating DOTR together with LTFRB para makapag-serve tayo ng maayos sa ating mga mananakay. At isa pa nga rito nakapaloob dito at nananawagan din tayo sa ating local government na naway sila ay maayos at makipag-ugnayan ng tama doon sa ating ahensya ng LTFRB para maibigay nila yung tinatawag nating Public Transport Route Plan. At i-endorse nila ito sa LTFRB at ang LTFRB po, siya din po ang mismo mag-a-approve ng mga prangkisa para po sa atin.
Now, meron ding Driver Academy ang DOTR. Kayo ba sa Pasang Mazda ay bukas sa pagpasok dito?
Alam niyo po, yung Drivers Academy na yan, that was, ito po yung nilaunch ng LTFRB natin, I think that was 3 months ago. At ongoing po ito. At by schedules, kami po, bumababa rin kami sa aming hanay at nakikipag-ugnayan kami sa aming mga lokal na pamunuan na ito po'y maganda. Yung Drivers Academy po na yan, matagal na pong gusto ng Pasang Mazda gawin yan. At natutuwa kami sa pagkakataong ito dahil nagkaroon ng initiative ang ating gobyerno at ito po'y para dun sa mga driver natin yan. Kung baga tawagin natin yung mga, hindi ko naman inaano, magkaroon ng karagdagang kaalaman ng ating mga drivers at malaman nila kung ano ang responsibilidad ng isang driver ng pampublikong sasakyan na dapat nilang malaman na buhay ang aming dala, kaya dapat matino, maayos at matiwasay ang aming paghahanap buhay para sa ating mga kababayan.
Tell us, Jojo, paano nyo nakikita ang kondisyon ng trapiko sa Kalakang, Maynila sa pamamagitan ng PUV Modernization Program na ito ng gobyerno?
Well, actually, ang kaso ng ating traffic dito situation sa ating buong NCR is talagang napaka-congested na. But dito naman sa amin, sa hanin ng PUJ, once na matuloy na itong modernization program, maglalagay po ang ating local and national government within national roads or inner roads, magkakaroon po ng mga designated unloading and loading stop na ng mga jeepney. At the same time, may educate din po natin ang ating mga mahal na kababayan, ang ating mga mananakay, na malalaman po nila kung saan ang tamang sangkayan at tamang babaan. At nananawagan din po tayo sa ating mga enforcement, national man to o lokal na LGUs, na i-enforce nila yung tamang batas trapiko. At the same time, sa pamamaraang ito, palagay ko ito yung magdudulot ng isang kaluwagan at mababawasan na, at least mababawasan ang traffic congestion sa buong Kamaynilaan.
Maraming salamat sa iyong panahon, Jojo. Bilang pagtatapos, meron ba kayong mensahe sa ating mga manonood?
Yun nga po, sana po maunawaan ng ating mga mahal na kababayan, higit sa lahat sa hanin ng jeepney, mga kapatid naming operators and drivers, na ito pong modernization program ito ay naway ito po'y unawain at ating pag-aralan. At kung ano man ang programa ng gobyerno, ang Pasang Mazda po ay nakahanda para tumulong at ibaba sa aming mga pamunuan ng lokal at ipaliwanag sa kanila na kung ano ang ikabubuti nito para sa aming hanap buhay. At well, of course, nagpapasalamat ako kay Sir Butch at sa ating mga kababayan na nanonood ngayon, sa pagkakataong ibinigay nyo sa akin ngayon dito sa programang Motoring Today. Mabuhay po kayo at more power po sa ating programa. God bless po.
Thank you once again, Jojo. Mr. Jojo Martin, National Vice President for Administration of Pasang Mazda, one of the country's major jeepney drivers and operators groups. Our guest on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum. Up next is our segment that dwells on the wide array of motoring problems not only within the metro, but all over the country as well. This is where we present these problems referred to us or we ourselves see and hope to fully find solutions for. This public service portion is part of Ford Philippines' corporate social responsibility.
In this edition of our public service segment, we draw our attention to the sidewalk vendors we usually see in busy areas in the metro. We take, for example, these sidewalk vendors found in an area in Sampaloc, Manila. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, has been conducting clearing operations on sidewalk vendors in an effort to make the roads more accessible to the motorists. However, despite the clearing operations, sidewalk vendors go back to their usual spots after being apprehended. We will make sure to report this to the MMDA and get an insight from them on how they resolve this issue.
Now, should you yourself encounter any motoring problem that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. See the details being flashed on the screen. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 30th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring.